my friend Ryan in the chat knows a story of another Australia interaction. So let me tell this story real quick.
Yeah.
One time we're in Australia, not on a festival tour, but just on another tour. And KORN is playing in the same area as us every night. They're playing in a larger venue.
Tom's already laughing.
And we're playing in the smaller venues. So, that's funny. So one time we're in the same, we're about to have the same flights. You got to fly around Australia because it's a large country with only a handful of big cities. So we're on the same flight. We're in the same airport. And one of our friends who's in one of the other bands, Jeremy from Comeback Kid, is like, yo, should I go over and ask him for a picture? Which is like funny. Obviously, he doesn't fucking care about having a picture. It's like, it's just funny because Jonathan Davis, he makes all those sounds into that motorcycle microphone.
His motorcycle as a mic.
So he goes up to him. He's like, "Oh, hey man, like I'm from Canada. I'm also touring in Australia. Isn't that cool?" These guys like, or Jonathan Davis is like, "Oh yeah, cool, man." So he's like, "Hey, can I get a picture?" And he's like, "Oh no, I don't do pictures." So he's like, "Oh, okay." So he walks away and he tells the story. We're like, "All right, Jonathan Davis is too cool to take pictures." So we wind up on the flight together, and KORN is in like the first couple of rows. So we go to our rows. There's 4 bands of us on this commercial flight, plus KORN and all their crew. So then Sam from Architects, who was also on the tour, goes, "Yo, wouldn't it be funny if I yelled, 'Are you ready?' in the KORN voice, like as we're about to take off?" And we're like, "Dude, that is very funny. Haha, that's the end of it." He's like, No, I'm gonna do it. And we're like, "Yo, I dare you to fucking really do it." He's like, "I'm gonna do it." So we're taxiing for what feels like an hour. And the anticipation of him doing this is building up, and we're laughing like fucking children in 2nd grade in the library when they're like, "Don't you make any sound in the library." So it's like even harder to not laugh. And I'm sitting next to
afraid of Johnny Davis from KORN is funny too.
No, it's just the anticipation of knowing that something ridiculous is about to happen. And I'm sitting next to Andrew from Comeback Kid, and he grabs my hand on the the shared armrest, and he goes, "I'm already embarrassed and nothing has happened, and I'm cringing inside. I can't take it." And I'm just fucking dying inside because I don't want to let it out that like, hey, something dumb is about to happen. So finally, the plane starts going, and then when they hit the gas, they hit that lever, they fucking Tom Cruise
the turbine.
And we're going, and just as we're about to get that first wheel into the sky in perfect imitation, Sam does the whole thing, and he screams, "Are you ready?" And the fucking plane takes off, and he just belts it out, and everybody on the plane fucking loses their goddamn mind. Because like I said, the anticipation is built up for so long, and it was so goddamn funny. And if memory serves, it's hard to say like what we actually made up and what I'm misremembering. If memory serves, as the laughter was dying down, just without doing anything else, if anyone watching the fucking video can see, Jonathan Davis just puts up his arm like this. Which, to me, unless I'm making that up, I'm pretty sure
that's
that
so
happened,
much better than Kerry King going, "Oh, remember that."
Yeah. It was like, dude, acknowledge it and come in on the joke, and he did, and we all fucking, it was a lot of laughs.
We didn't see the top of your hand. Did he give a thumbs up or something, or flip him off?
No, he just raised his hand up.
Gotcha.
It was like this, only he didn't have a fucking skeleton face on his head.
I thought you were gonna say all this anticipation, and then all of a sudden he's about to stream it, and then Jonathan Davis himself did it.
How cool would that have been?
Dude, that would have been so much better. But
Then
that was the thing.
Fieldy's like, every time, John, jeez.
We were thinking like, yo, imagine he like fucking flips out and like cries about it. But hey, so you heard it here first. Jonathan Davis cries less than Kerry King, despite Jonathan Davis crying on compact disc.